Hello, everyone that's joining us. Hello. Hi.
Yo, what's good?
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that we can finally do this interview.
Glad to be here.
All right, so if you could just speak up because, we want people to be able to hear you. And I tell everyone this.
Let me just turn down the speaker.
Oh, good, please. Yeah. All right. I'm also going to put my phone on silent. I forgot to do that. Sorry. All right. Housekeeping. No phones beeping. Everyone that's joining us, I'm interviewing for Celebrating Our Music. I'm going to be interviewing Killa So Good, who has Killa Deluxe out. He had Killa Instinct first before Killa Deluxe. And I've included the link in my post on my podcast page, but you can also go to Killa So Good's IG and you can check it out on my Twitter. If you haven't listened to it, please listen to it. I mean, if you love Zambian music, Killa So Good is not new to you. But anyways, I will get quickly into my questions. Okay. So please give us a little brief intro for people who might not know you. Please just tell us who you are, what music you make.
Okay, for those that don't know me, I just used to be I used to be known as a rapper and that's it. But now we added the singing on I think I just go by me being called an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I also do songwriting. I don't make beats. For people who thought I do make beats, I don't make beats. And I used to play football. Yeah. I always say that.
Why did you leave the football? You could have been, competition for Enoch Mwepo and them. I'm joking.
The music was calling, like it was a decision. I had to decide whether I'm gonna be spending time playing football or going to the studio. So I was like, nah. So right now, for to play, hey, I just embarrassed myself. But yeah, so I used to go by the name KO, but then there was obviously I'm sure most people know there's an artist that goes by the name KO in South Africa.
Okay.
I didn't really know that because at the time I wasn't a music fan. I wasn't really into music. So, but then I was advised by people like, no, you have to drop the name because there's no way you're gonna start fighting with someone who's already big for them to change their name or who's gonna shine brighter now. So we just decided we add on something to the name. So I used to go by Killa KO, but then people used to just cut it short and just start calling me Killa. So from then on, we forgot about the whole KO thing.
Okay. Look at that. I didn't know that. And if I didn't interview you, I wouldn't know this. So, and the football, I didn't know that you used to play football. So if you said you write music, you don't make beats. What kind of music can we say that you make? Are you R&B, hip hop? What genre would you say?
I think we just have to put down, maybe we say I write hip hop, R&B, Afro. I think those are the main three. Then anything else is just experimental. But I think if someone throws me a beat and tells me to jump on this, I'll definitely try and see what I can do. I think I've tried Roomba before, so I don't think anything else is a challenge. So.
Oh wow! Look at that. I mean, that's really, really nice to know, and I love that you use the term experimental. And I mean, you're young, and you might intend to try other things, so it's good to be open. Yeah. So please let me know what inspired you to write your current album. Okay, I love the deluxe version. People who don't know, the deluxe version of Killer Instinct has got, I'm looking at it right now, I shared it on my Twitter earlier, it's got 27 songs, but then it's deluxe. But what inspired you to do this album?
I think through the writing process, like most of the songs is me talking to myself, trying to motivate myself. Because I mean, everyone has been through bad phases. So I think I had quite a bit of some rough patches that I went through. So
Yeah.
So I think I was inspired by overcoming whatever I was going through. So yeah, most of the songs I was just telling myself, yo, keep pushing. Don't
Good.
give up type of thing. So I knew even if I'm telling myself that, obviously other people would be going through the same thing. So they can.
No,
And then
I mean, sorry.
Huh?
You first.
I've had people ask me about love songs and be like, yo, are these personal or you're writing for the sake? So I don't know. I can't deny some things. Obviously, you again, I'd say I'll be going through. But funny thing is, I'll be going through not a breakup per se, but like something bad in a relationship. But still, I'd end up writing something that's all lovey-dovey and whatnot. So it would be kind of weird.
Yeah.
Most people go emo and start drinking. Yeah, but
yeah. Why not?
I don't know. I find it hard to let the bad emotions take over and then start affecting how I'm writing now. I feel like even if I go through something bad, I still have to write something positive.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love that. That is good. I mean, I love that. I love that you say that despite whatever you're going through, you always try to write the positive. It's a tough job to continue to have. But I've listened to a few, but No Tulo is one of my favorite songs. Like, it's like, I like the motivation in it. Yeah. So it's good to hear from you, that you are that person, that you're always looking for motivation. And then the love songs. I mean, you have to respect. I mean, you're not going to write from things that you don't know, So I respect that you've mentioned that it's inspired from, from real life, from some things, in your day to day. I appreciate. That's what I love about these interviews, because you hear an artist's work, or you wonder, what was behind writing this,
Like No Tulo itself. That's that I think within the first year of writing Killer Instinct, not the deluxe, like I literally had my sleeping pattern was messed up. So you find that once you get to the studio around 6 p.m., you sleep the next day around maybe 2.
Oh wow.
But that I actually I stopped taking energy drinks.
Yeah.
Because that's what used to add to me not sleeping. So I find that I'm gonna stay up, your heart is beating weirdly, so I just quit. People should stop taking energy drinks, by the way. You have to stop that.
You've heard. Kids at home, do not take energy drinks, okay? But thanks for that one. Okay, for people who might not know, or who might not be able to pull up the links for your album, and I want them to, I mean, if they're listening and they have no idea, they should check out my Twitter and click on the link, and it will give them the whole album list. But for this album, for Killer Instinct and then now Killer Deluxe, right? Why, you not why, but you have features on them, yeah? Who features on the album? Why were these collaborations important for you to make them? Are there any collaborations in particular that you're excited about, and you would like us to really listen to on Killer Instinct and Killer Instinct Deluxe?
Killer Instinct. Okay, on Killer Instinct, the features that I had on there, I feel like those are people that I grew with. So for me, I feel like wherever, or rather, I think we all feel like wherever we go, we take each other. So regardless of who's doing this or that, we should all shine together. Then I'd say I think the chemistry that we had on features there is what made me feel like I need to have these people on these songs.
Yeah.
Then Killer Instinct Deluxe, I feel like most of the features that came from, or rather we can say that Killer Instinct itself somehow put the light on me to give me features I might not have gotten before trying to put out any music. So yeah.
Yeah. And you're good. So because there's like lots of artists who put out work last year, and and they would be like, they featured you, like one of my favorite artists. I've interviewed him before, Holster. You and his video just came out also, and that for me was exciting to watch, because I like him, I like his work from like forever, and then to see him with you, I was like, whoa, two of my favorites on the same track. I mean, I was fangirling, but I've noticed on this, like I'm looking now and I have to listen to it properly again. You did a collab with Ruth Ronnie, with Scarlett, with C3, Chandambao, all of those, just I'm name dropping because those are also people. I've interviewed C3 and Chandambao, but then, you've got a bonus track with, bonus edition, sorry, not bonus track, featuring Kunkayani. You've got so much talent here. So I'm happy that you say these are people that you grew up with and you move forward together. I know this is an unfair question, but which one of the collaborations, you can pick 3 if you like. If people watch this, which 3 should they listen to? Should they go and like recommendations from you?
Of the Deluxe or
Killer Instinct, or your entire body of work? Like, I know it's difficult and it's not fair, and people are like, why did you pick that guy and not me, or this person and not me? But
so you're saying only songs with features?
Yes, or not features, or like which songs do you think of Killer Deluxe? Which 3 songs should people go and listen to right now?
Right now, Lampenia, that's featuring Dope G and Roberto.
Okay.
Chibabaine, that's with Mike Lee and Kid Soldier. And
yeah,
that song.
Okay. Pressure.
I'd say the song is Scarlet with you, because I feel like that's maybe there are a few people who like such songs here, but it's not the norm. I'd say for someone is to just go and let me listen to this chilled song. I think the type of vibe it has maybe might interest a few ears. Like, yo, this is completely different from.
Good. Thanks for that one. I mean, I look at the album. I look at Killer Instinct Deluxe, and like I said, that they're artists that we know. You know, we know your work, so it's good to see that you did these collaborations. I mean, I've already mentioned this, but where one of these, but on what streaming platforms can people go to right now and listen to Killer Instinct Deluxe? What legal streaming platforms? I mentioned Amazon Music for one.
Mhm. There's Deezer, Apple Music. I don't know if people have Tidal here, but they should be Tidal as well. Then Spotify. I think the other digital sites. I don't think we have Napster here, but I keep getting notifications from the distribution side, like your album is live here. But I do know that most of those sites that they're telling me, I don't think
Okay.
people have it.
Okay. If you're wondering and you're not sure and you're a music fan, you could just go right now to Killer So Good's profile on IG and you will find the link and it will take you directly to where his album is available. Stream it now. I mean, the weekend's practically started, so hit off your weekend listening to Killer So Good. Next question. When can we expect visuals to drop on YouTube? What is your YouTube for people who might not know what your YouTube channel is?
My YouTube is Killer ZM. Right now I have videos. I think there are 3 videos from songs that are on the album. There's Nobody, Walifitemwa, and No Words with J-Eazy. Then as for visuals, I won't say right now when we should expect them, but it should be very soon.
Okay.
I won't say what song. I won't say what song for. I'll just leave that as a surprise.
A surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can't do that now because I should have done this before, but go to Killer ZM. You know, his profile photo is a black and white one. And you know, go and subscribe and turn on notifications so the moment he drops something, you know, the notification comes to your phones and we can all watch. I'm excited to see what content you put out. So for example, I mean, before, this is a long time ago, but one of my favorite videos from you is the Delela video. You know, I like that one. It was always on my mind to try and do how do you call it, a reaction, but I never got round to it. But yeah, there's lots of great content. I love to go to channels that have lots of good content. So if people want to see, they should. Sorry.
For that particular song, I don't know if we could call it a fun fact, but the one who shot that video is Mix Kasama.
Wow, okay.
I know it was shot by the hardest dog.
Yeah. Oh wow. Congrats. I'm impressed. You see, another fun fact, if I hadn't said that, then you know there was like I mean, we're not going to park it on your YouTube video, but just I want people to know they can go and check you out, okay? What challenges did you face making this album? Did the pandemic impact, you know, your delivery of the album or your work schedule? How did it go in 2019 putting Killer Instinct Deluxe together?
I don't think I had any challenges. Maybe at some point there was a challenge with getting instrumentals and all that because the producers are hard to reach at times. But I'd say there was a dry streak where I had no instrumentals for some couple of months. Then I just got Kid Soldier. Well, Kid Soldier came through to when was that? That was some time back. But all I know is we practically locked ourselves in studio. Every time that we got to have a night session, would make beat after beat after beat. There are actually songs which haven't actually featured on there because to me they're below par, and the rest
Ah,
of the team we're not putting these songs on there.
oh
But
wow.
I'd say yeah. I think only instrumentals was a challenge that I faced. Then obviously COVID itself, when it came up, because we had other plans of releases of how we're going to release it, a type of mini concert type of thing, but we were just like, nah, we can't do this. We wouldn't want to risk other people's lives, not just our own. But yeah, so I feel like maybe those two things, just instrumentals and COVID-19.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, those are valid things because if you don't have your instrumental, you're not going to do an a cappella song, are you? No. So
And
that
some
the,
days, right?
yeah.
Block.
What?
Some days, writer's block will just be, hey, go to the studio, you're ready. You've convinced yourself, like, yo, I'm about to kill this session, and just sit there and blank, no idea whatsoever. I've had a couple nights like that, and
Oh,
just
I mean,
tell
yeah.
the boss at the studio, like, yo, I've gone. See you next time. And he's just like, yo, but you haven't done anything. So what do you mean you've gone? You may as well have not come. So
Yeah. That's probably something that as fans we don't think about. We're just like, our favorite artist did this, put this out, but we don't think about the before the product is out. The writer's block. You're talking about releases being affected. You couldn't do many concerts. You had
yeah.
problems receiving beats. So I appreciate your honesty with that. Yeah. Okay, so I know right now you're promoting Killer Instinct, Killer Deluxe, and you said you're going to have projects on videos that are going to come out to accompany the audio that you've already released. But can we expect other albums, other singles, or is it too soon to ask?
For now, I'd say maybe joint projects with other artists. I won't say who, but
Okay.
maybe as far as a joint EP or LP. I don't know. We can maybe that. Then singles and my own albums for now. Nah. I think I should actually be on a studio break, but right now I'm in the studio because I just can't stay away. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm excited. I mean, I think we should all take a moment and enjoy and like really stream Killer Instinct and Killer Deluxe because I think if I had a radio station, it would be today. It would be the album on heavy rotation. I would be playing it constantly. It's so good. I mean, to sound a bit corny, you are Killer so good, and your album is so good. So, what was it like doing your collab with Holster, for the Make It video? How was that like? Tell us a little bit more. BTS behind the scenes.
Behind of the song or just the song
Yes.
or not or the song. To me, I feel like that was a huge thing because your hoster that's an OG head. The respect of him saying, yo, let me put you on a song, that's like, hey, am I even worthy of such that type of thing? Because like you before I was doing anything to do with music and you're just listening to people on radio, you're like, okay, so this is this person, this is this person. I feel like it's something else when you get to actually work with them because way back you are like, okay, so there's no way me and this person are ever going to collabo or that type of thing. So
Yeah.
and then of course, for those that know the type of music Hoster makes, that's tough old school rap, those type of vibes. But just as well that he's not saying that he doesn't do new school stuff. No, he does that. But I'm just at the time that's what I was thinking. I was like, okay, this has to be tough. This can't be just another random type of song. That I feel like that's what even made me give a. I'm not trying to praise myself or stuff like that. Nah. I feel like I wrote the bars I wrote because I felt like the song needed to be on the level that the host would put it up to. So for me, that's a privilege for me to work with people who have big influence in the Zambian industry, the hip hop community of Zambia. Yeah.
Thank you for that. I mean, at Holster, first of all, I mean, he's got so much cred, you know, in the industry, but also he's super generous. So I'm happy that you talked about what it was like for you. This is something that's curious for me as a fan. And then how about the making of the video? I mean, I don't know if I'll get a chance to ask him, but what was that like for both of you? When did you film it? What were the logistics like, you know?
The filming of the video, when did we film that? I think that should have been last month. Most of it was shot in McKinney. Yeah, should have been McKinney.
McKinney. Okay.
It was shot by Fanwell.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah, most people do know Fanwell. He does some dope stuff. Funny thing is, I did have some behind the scenes clips. I don't know what happened to those clips.
Find them.
I don't. What happened to those clips? But all I can remember. What I can remember is that it was raining. It was a rainy day, so we were in like the outdoor scenes in the.
I'm watching it now.
The grassy parts. I think it was raining. Then inside, I really like the scenes where like I was talking to myself.
Yourself, yeah. I'm at the scene I was looking at right now.
He was just telling me, so let's shoot one of you standing there, sit there, and just act like you're talking to yourself. I was like, oh damn, we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
So for me, the whole shooting process, if it was way back where I was just getting used to shooting music videos, I would have complained. But now I feel like I'm comfortable with shooting, unless maybe I do have this thing where I do forget lyrics at some point. So even if I go through them a day, a week before, when I'm going to shoot, I'm going to forget some lines. So they'll start playing the song. Like, okay, guys, chill. Let me just learn the song over again. So I think that's one thing that I don't know if he noticed. Maybe he didn't notice, because when he was doing his scenes, I was in the house. I was with a friend of mine. I was like, yo, bro, just give me your headsets. Let me listen to this. No one's going to know that I don't know the lyrics.
That there is BTS. That is behind the scenes, breaking news. Now we know. But yeah, okay. Thanks for that. I mean, like I told you, I like both of you. I really do. I like your sound, your style. So to see you, to hear you, both of you together, it just makes me so happy. You know, this is a collaboration. I'm very happy to talk about, and maybe even do a reaction to. But you know, like you've got 1,500 views currently on the Slam Dunk Records YouTube. I will include all these links of things that we talk about in the description box of the video. But yeah, thank you for that. Those fun facts. That was my last question. Could you like tell people who are just joining us or who came and went or who might not have heard, you know, where can they find your music, your social media? Where do you want them to buy your music if you want them to buy it? You know, plug yourself.
Yeah, so you can get the album on besesani.com. There's a link in my bio which has different stores on there. Just click on that link. There's a Deezer link there. There's an Apple Music link. There's a Spotify link. That's for the Deluxe album. Then I did upload it on Audio Mac. That's Killer Instinct, not the Deluxe. Just the Killer Instinct. Then my Facebook is Killer So Good. Twitter is Killer_so good, and YouTube is Killer ZM.
Excellent. I will also, when I upload the video to YouTube, I will include all these links. This interview will go up first on my podcast and then later on YouTube. But, you know, I just want to thank you so much for making the time to come here to talk about your work. I appreciate it so much.
Yeah, even though I delayed to be on.
Okay.
Come on. No, I thought about it. I'm like, okay, now let me just set a date and then make sure.
Yeah.
I can be on there. But yo, there's one thing I forgot to ask. Like, I was even thinking about it. I was asking someone. I was like, your name, pronunciation for your name, because I was gonna come on here and be like, yo, Lazambia. Then I saw your actual name, but I was like, nah, let me not make a fool out of myself and say something. So please.
All right, let me help you out. I am Lazambiana on my socials, on Twitter and on Instagram, and my YouTube is inutujmubanga. So Inutu.
See, the way I said that, someone told me I sound like a tourist, just come to Africa, and like, you know, too. So I like, nah.
I mean, I have a bit of a joke about my name. I've said it a few times with other people that I've done interviews with because they want to say my name or they're like, nice to meet you, or they try. Zambians can't pronounce my name. Some Zambian, not all of them. Foreigners, so I laugh and I say, my parents didn't think about this. They didn't think this through, but and I know your real name now. I was so happy, but I'm not going to say it. We're just going to stick with Killa. But I'm so happy. And anyway, I am a fan of yours, and I'm really grateful that you made the time to chat with me. Everyone that stopped by the IG Live, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Those that are viewing, I saw the comments there, but I didn't want to jump in and start answering.
Me neither. You know, like I saw comments, people were being very nice. Your friends showed up. And that's the support that we want. Carol is being very sweet and supportive and laughing at the inutu, how it's a challenge to pronounce. But thank you, everyone. I really appreciate everyone that shows up to these IG lives. Check out Killa So Good on IG, on Twitter. Listen to his music. Stream it. I've left the link on my Twitter. You can go there, click on it, and let's stream it hard and listen to it hard on Apple, Deezer, Boomplay, Audio Mac, wherever you prefer to listen to music, okay? Until the next Celebrating Our Music IG Live, I will see you. Bye. Thanks a lot.